Hi everybody, and welcome to the MetaTailor YouTube channel. Today we're continuing our educational series where we're honing in and focusing on specific elements within MetaTailor to make sure we are using it to the best of its potential. Today we're looking at importing belts. So stick around, make sure you like and subscribe down below to see more videos like this one, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, here we are in MetaTailor. We've already got our avatar pulled up, and we're going to go ahead and go into import. You can find import up here next to your home design, and there's import right there. We're going to come over to cloth and accessories. You can see you can also import assemblies and avatars. We're going to be focusing on cloth and accessories, and the file types that are accepted are .fbx, .obj, .mta, .gltf, and .glb. We're going to be focusing on just FBXs for this video. I'm going to go over to my individual items and choose belt. And underneath belt, I'm going to grab this M belt that I have ready for us. All right, so I've got this really cool belt. I've got these orange and green items. That's because the textures on this are not loaded, and we're going to load the textures together. Over here on the right, you can see there's the name of it if you wanted to change the name of it. Those are all the different meshes that are associated with it. Here's all the different materials. We'll be using both of those, and you can change your hue, saturation value, smoothness, and metallic based on what you need. So I'm going to go ahead and choose leather. I'm going to click on color, and here's my leather albedo. I'm going to add a normal map as well, leather normal, leather ambient occlusion, leather roughness, leather metallic. All right, so that has all those items in my leather for it. It still has some saturation. I'm going to crank my value all the way up and bring my saturation value down. That's going to take away all that orange that we saw and just allow the colors that are in my color map to shine through. You can see that I still have this carabiner and this buckle right here as green. That's because I have to change my material. That has a different set of UV maps, so it has a different material. I'm going to do the same thing. Go color. This one I'm going to choose my metal albedo. I'm going to go to normal and choose my metal. Does not have a normal. Okay, that's fine. Hit cancel. It did have an ambient occlusion though. It did have a metallic and a roughness. And same thing, you can see this green shining through. I'm going to drag that saturation all the way down. I can bring my value all the way up, and I can add some smoothness and some metallic, and that'll make it shinier. For smoothness and metallic, I like to keep it in the 50 to 80 range. I don't like to push it too far, because sometimes that starts to just truly give you some weird looking metallic surfaces and stuff like that. For this very shiny metal, that's not too bad, but I'm still going to bring it down to like the 70s, because it isn't brand new. It's a little warm. Then I'm going to go ahead and hit next step. Now it's going to ask you, hey, what do you want this classified as? I'm going to call this a belt, and it's going to try to put it where the belts are, but this is pretty large. I can click keep source dimensions, and that brings it to the sources dimensions, but that's a little too small. So I'm going to uncheck that and hit next step, and I can make the rest of my edits in this next portion. First thing I can do is start to rotate it, bring it down, scale it in, and just kind of set that on the hips where I think this should sit. You can see it's pulled away from the body a little bit. There we go. Probably scale that up just a little bit more. Find a happy medium. And with MetaTailor, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can get about 60% close in either direction, either too big or too small, and MetaTailor will take it from a dumb mesh and make it a smart mesh and wrap it around our body. Now this is a belt. It's pretty simple. It's going to sit right there, but you have the option to go into Start Pose Match, which allows you to move the body around to match the clothing if the clothing doesn't fit a typical T-pose. You'll be able to see that in other videos where we work on shirts and dresses and stuff like that, but for this belt video, I'm going to leave it right there and hit next step one last time and let this calculate. All right, it's thinking. For objects with higher mesh or higher poly counts, this might take a little while. For stuff that's pretty simple like this belt, it just drops it in and it is ready to go. It's sitting on our person. You can add this with pants and shirts and use our dynamic layering. Check out our other videos in this educational series to see us do that. But hey, this belt is imported and ready to go. And that's it for this video. Hopefully this either answered a question or taught you something new about MetaTailor, because it's such a powerful program that has so much potential that you are able to do everything you need to do within it. So thanks for sticking around. Make sure you like and subscribe down below to see more videos like this one. And that's it. Get out of here. Go get dressed. Bye, everybody.